Good morning, my friends. Alright, so this morning I woke up to a reasonably brisk 55 degrees. The wind is blowing, and suddenly we are completely socked in with smoke. Like worse than before. And I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm going to release you from your carriage. Visibility is only about just barely over half a mile. Yeah, you can see my setup there. And the entire valley is socked in with smoke. See if it's still right. Yep. So, I'm sure forestry is going to be in for coffee this morning. So I'll find out then where the fire is, and I think it's on 9 Mile. About 20 miles from here. So this morning I'm going to do a first impression video of Granger pipe tobacco. A pointer on fine tobacco. Rough cut. Not sure what rough cut means. I literally just popped this seal on this thing and decided to make a video. So, see if I can get you to see it. There's the cut. It's literally all I smell is just a lighter tobacco. I don't smell any toppings. There might be there's a hint of sweetness in there, but I can't really put a finger on exactly what the sweetness is. Smells good. But you saw the cut. It's like partially square cut, partially like a medium length ribbon cut. There are some stems in there. And I'm going to be smoking it in my new John Bull Bulldog pipe. See if I can get that. There you go. That's what I'm going to be smoking it in this morning. So, pack it up, light it up, and get to rolling. Now, moisture level on this, out of the can, it is reasonably moist. Moist enough you can feel it with your fingers, but we'll see how it lights and how well it stays lit. I'm not doing a completely full bowl. It tastes a lot like it smells so far. All right, let's head in. Wow. Get this going real good. Kind of strange just watching headlights pop out of the smoke. Well, my first impression, just right off the bat, is that it is a plain, no frills tobacco. It's an interesting change. I don't do Englishes. Just because my palate isn't geared towards them. There is just a very slight hint of some sweetness in this, but it is very slight. Really, all I'm getting is a very light and mild tobacco flavor. That very slight hint of sweetness, which potentially could be the tobacco that they used. Because it's a natural sweetness. It's not like an artificially added sweetness. Man, this is a little odd. I'm not used to it because there's nothing. There's no topping. I can't detect a real casing on it. There's like a very slight note to it, and I mean super slight note to it. It's a little bit like almost like a vinegar. but not quite. I'm not one that usually does just plain tobaccos. They're not my thing. And yet, this is very strangely satisfying. Very strangely satisfying. It's like the type of satisfaction you get when you know you're going back to basics. Just for a short time, go back to basics. Get away from all the BS of normal life that is now normal. And just experience the original, you know? It's like if you're riding motorcycle or driving four-wheeler all the time and then you decide, nah, I'm just going to go on a hike. You know, that type of, that's an interesting looking bike. That type of satisfaction, that type of getting back to basics. And the satisfaction that comes with that. Very interesting. Not bad at all. I mean, like I said, I don't do unflavored tobaccos. It's not my thing. Even the codger blends that I've smoked have some sort of casing or topping. You know, just average blends with nothing on them are not my thing. Which is why I cannot figure for the life of me why I like this. Because it's not my type. You know, the Velvet, yeah, it's regular tobacco, but it's got that sweetness, that brown sugar, that maple syrup type hint of flavor to it. The texture of the smoke is very velvety and soft and thick. The texture of the smoke on this is fairly thin. Substantial enough that you know you have the smoke in your mouth, but not substantial enough to be, you know, considered to be thick or anything like that. It's literally just a plain Jane tobacco. It's got a nice flavor to it, just enough of that sharpness and hard edges to the tobacco flavor to let you know that you're smoking tobacco, but not enough to make it unpleasant in any way, shape, or form. Why the hell do I like this? Something to ponder as I continue to smoke my bowl. Right after I get back from the store. My initial rating, okay, just first impressions rating of this, on a scale of, let's see, what should we go to? Should we do 1 to 5 or 1 to 10? You know what? We're going to do 1 to 10. My initial rating on this, first bowl and all, I'm actually going to go with about a 7. Above average, but plain Jane tobacco. And I honestly, I need to figure out why I like this stuff, why I'm enjoying it so much. Because it's not in my bailiwick, you know. It's not my normal thing. So, I'll try and figure out why it is that I like this. And over the course of the next month or so, I'll have a few more bowls and try to figure it out. And maybe my rating will change. Who knows? I'll have to do another review later on and let you all know if my opinion changes on it. But right now, like I said, it's plain Jane tobacco flavor. No frills, no bells, no whistles. With a decent tobacco flavor without being too harsh. Decent smoke, though not the best. Leaves more of a natural aftertaste. And yet strangely satisfying. This is definitely going to need a more in-depth review. But initial, first taste first impression of Granger pipe tobacco. Oddly, I like it, even though it's out of my normal range. Strangely satisfying. Anyway, y'all, I gotta check out. I gotta go inside, grab some stuff for the shop, and get to work, because I'm gonna have forestry in there like mad this morning. Talk to y'all later. I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.